full drive. Blue lights lit up my brown eyes. I just tried to play cool. Cop said, boy, you just... Son of a gun, pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet. My parents' couch, trying to figure out what love's about. Mom came busting through that door. What?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the home of the Cardinals, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Denver Broncos and the Arizona Cardinals.
Harrison Bemis to kick off.
Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olson. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go from Glendale. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. We're going to be back up now to start this drive. Right to the air to open this one up. This one complete to Sutton. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And he's going to have a Broncos first down, as he'll get this up to the 18-yard line.
And the Broncos first down. A gain of 5. First down, Denver.
We'll go play action with Nix. Right side, caught by Wiley. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Denver first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They send Sutton in motion. From the gun, that is a run with Harvey. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. Osa Odigizua there on the tackle. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Nix.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's to the sideline and intercepted. That's the safety, Jalen Thompson.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 2nd and 6.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. Zach Allen in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
Let's go. Let's go.
throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll find his rookie wide out from Notre Dame. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes 4th down. Blitz coming, he'll throw it, and he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
And the Cardinals, first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's an Arizona first down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
He'll go again with Benson. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. That is caught at the 3. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Benson is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Play action now. It's Nix. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. 37 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
16-yard line.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Portland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 2. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the move, left is Benson. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
That's on Paris Johnson, the tackle. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
To return, it's Mims. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Exiting the pocket right. And Nix with a wise move there at the end. Sliding to a stop, but he's got the 1st down.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage. Tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the 1st down.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That is 14 for the 2nd time. Back-to-back 14-yard gains and a 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
That is 14 for the 2nd time. Back-to-back 14-yard gains and a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. It's the Broncos with the early lead. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Hold on, set. Ready.
Straight ahead goes Harvey. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. Again, it's Harvey. And he will get into the end zone. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Broncos. Extra point try now for Tucker. The kick is good. Broncos will take a 14-6 lead.
14. Cardinals 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Yeah, really with it. I should probably sign their head, boy.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. Finding room across midfield. And he is going to run it all the way down near the red zone. A big play to kick off this drive. It's a gain of 43 yards.
Cardinals, first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Again, it's Benson. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
You can tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And he gets him 6 yards closer before throwing out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
So he gets on the board, first catch of his career. I can promise you he's going to hang on to that ball. Now, it wasn't the flashiest of plays, but just try to get him comfortable and try to settle him into this game.
That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
Cardinals, first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's a run. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Arizona. An extra point attempt to follow. He's got it. And the Cardinals move back to within 1.
The score, Broncos 14, Cardinals 13.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. And another first down. And another big gainer. This time 23 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29-yard line.
To throw is Nix. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away. Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. That's taken in. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. They get 18 yards on 4th down and a fresh set of downs.
First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Harvey, and this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Hey, kill! Hold on a second.
Again, it's Harvey. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
Hold on a second.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And a big collision there down near the goal line keeps him out of the end zone.
3 yards.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Farmers.
On 4th down, here's Nix. And this is on. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Denver. His 4th TD grab of the season. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Broncos extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Their own 35-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Tag. 60 Eagles.
Back to throw. He gets that to his big target, Trey McBride. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
16 yards.
A gain of 16 on that pass play. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now a give on the ground. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Jahdae Barron is there to make the stop.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6.
38-yard line.
Here we go.
He'll look to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the 1st down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to have the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 29. but it's a new set of downs. First down picked up.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Moving to his right. Off he goes. And he'll be out of bounds. There is a flag on the field. And let's see what caused it. They'll throw out of the gun. We'll work this out wide to Benson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 16.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle is made here at the 3-yard line.
Goal at the 3-yard line.
Check. Liking 18. Let's go.
A give. Here's Benson. He tried to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2.
It's a gain of
A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal.
Come on. Set. Let's go.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's pulled in at the 2. And he's in. Ray Benson. Touchdown, Cardinals. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year.
The Cardinals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's caught. They were chasing the points here in the half, but they got him. And we are tied.
Harrison Davis to kick off.
So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll run. Here's Benson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
and he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That is to Wiley, open on the left. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly. And here comes 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3rd and a yard.
Kill.
Try to run for it with Harris.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the 1st down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
1st and 10. Throwing. Nix. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, Broncos.
1st and 10.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
Man in motion is Ingram. 3rd down, it is a run by Harvey. Looks like he's going to have that 1st down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's gotten enough. They convert on 3rd down.
So often, Mike, you can tell a team's decision on 4th down by what they call on 3rd down. So I think after that 3rd down run, it was pretty clear that, hey, even if we don't get it here, we're comfortable going for it again on 4th down, but didn't turn out to be the case because he's able to get it there on 3rd.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
That's swung out to Harvey. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That's a gain of 16 yards. And it sets up 1st and goal. This has been some kind of march downfield now, and they pay it off with 6. It's 1st and goal. Work in the middle, and it's Harvey. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of 1.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
This one caught at the 4, and he'll take it on in. Trent Sherfield, touchdown Broncos. Point after now from Tucker. It's up and good. Broncos go up by 7, 28-21. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On the handoff, this is Benson. And a good run there to get him 5 yards.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He'll get that to Javonte Williams. He's going to have the 1st down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
That's good.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break, and while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
So 2nd down, and they'll run it. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he'll be out of bounds as the 1st down completion nets about 3.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw. Moving outside the pocket, and he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Arizona. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Oh, big problems there on the conversion. Poor snap. It is no good.
Harrison Davis to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. number 6. Here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Now it's Harris. Oh, yeah. Trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times, and I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he got it. We're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest, and while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. On 2nd down, here's a run to begin the 4th quarter. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground? At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge 1st down conversion, fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Got a man, that's Sherfield. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now is one of the main reasons why they have a lead.
It's a gain of 2. That's good. Broncos, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Forced out wide. And he kept that play locked as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
It might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the 1st sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
Second down. Nix. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And he will score! Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Denver. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. Wow, they are hit now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. He'll look to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And this will be a Cardinals 1st down as he's able to get to the 37-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down by Jonah Ellis.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 9.
At the 38-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd down.
A big play looming here. They need to convert. It is 3rd and inches. They get 18 on that one. It's an Arizona 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Back to the air one more time. He's going to go up top here for McBride. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got.
Come on, boys. Here we go, Shaq.
They'll look to throw again. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Now, faking the give. On the run to the right. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. That's the linebacker, Nick Bonito. He's in for the sack, and it will lead to 4th and very long. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. On the handoff, it's Harris. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
On my set. Kill. Ready.
Straight ahead goes Harvey. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. Arizona will take its first time out. Clock will stop. Talk things over before third down.
Bombers.
From the shotgun. Over on him in a flash, and he lost the football. The Cardinals have got it.
Oh, my goodness, Mike, what a mistake. Late in the game, you're protecting the lead. That can't happen. You know they're going to be raking at the ball. You know they are desperate to create a turnover. Just somehow he doesn't put the ball away, and this game just got a lot more interesting.
Trey Benson, the intended target. And that will lead to a second down.
Come 19. Here we go. 79 from 79.
They'll throw out of the gun. Rolling right. He's going to go up top here for McBride. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down. He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Going for it all. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. They'll send a man in motion left. Handoff now for Harvey. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Now timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second. They'll stop it. Just over 40 seconds to go in this one. On second down, a run with Harris. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. That is now 6 consecutive victories. They are making it look easy out there as they continue their winning ways.